fighting, and they also help him farm a lot. So he will generally be on top of the net worth by several thousand. Similar theory to the elf, right?
The strong hero, but Robert using that brain sap being a bit of a pain, and Meepo, I just wasn't expecting this.
She's still one of the best heroes. I feel like it's just less stupid than she once was.
Yeah.
She's still going to dominate this lane in the same fashion. Hope. The only thing is, once Meepo actually gets like level 4, he is somewhat susceptible on the Lina.
And First Blood goes down as Darkseer has 5 stacks.
Feels like I'm watching Sing Sing random gold on Shadow Demon. This like never happens in a real game, I feel.
Oh my goodness, in Resolution he's trying to run the Meepo away. Takes a bit of the Brain Sap. Brain Sap is also pure damage, so Meepo's extra he does have extra magic resistance. Snowball's gonna be going to him. Light Striker Ray should hit as well, and that is Meepo going down. And now they might be able to catch a Alohadance. I doubt it though. So, gonna just be a nice single pick.
And then suddenly, oh, it's 5 stacks. I'm at 300 HP. Oh, I'm dead. No, I can definitely see that happening. It shouldn't happen from a spectator point of view, but from view, Dota's all about feel. If you feel like you're safe, then...
Oh, it's gonna be Tusk going down. If they can find him, they get the last hits. Tusk tried to do the fancy play that we often see.
I'm about to choke. Well, good.
Excellent, so my co-caster is choking as we can see that Bane is scouting out the stacks, checking to make sure that Resolution doesn't have too many ways of getting really back into this mid lane, because he is having a rough time. You do expect that though. He's melee against a really good hero in Lina, but can they get the kill onto Robert? And there's gonna be 1 poop, 2 poops, and that is going to be Bane down. How you doing, PQ? You done dying? Mech? Although, as I say that, we've got a Nightmare up Wolf. I doubt that was intentional. And now Robert taking a lot of damage, uses that Brain Sap. There is a cooldown hitting on a lot of people, but with the Howl as well. Oh gosh, Silent, he is taking a lot of damage. Loris Punch up, and that is 1 Wolf down, 1 Meepo down. As you talked about, you lose...
Obviously they want to group up towers or something. Maybe split push as opposed to drifting up, but if they don't get pushed, I feel like they can just have the ability to deal with them.
Well, you mentioned the Meepo playing from behind is really rough. The Meepo, he's not top... he's in the top 4. That's still viable. Should they just maybe look to dodge for a little bit? Pubs and have it emulate professional settings at all, right? Your opponent's not going to be nearly as good. L is probably going to take a tumble here, pooping in even though he is disrupted, and now there's going to be the Geo strike just slowing him up. Ice Shot does come in, Walrus Punch, something that Resolution can't necessarily handle, and the poof away before the Light Striker Ray can come out. Now Supreme is in trouble as well, no fear, standing there, going to end up falling, but of course gives him the minus damage aura, and the Wolves poking away, Dazzle, oh. Alohadance most likely gonna fall. Laguna Blade for good measure coming out for him. Although while all of this has happened, Flo is just pushing that top lane. And speaking of shards, getting the Lycan, Walrus Punch, Rocket Barrage, he even used Transformation, and I have a headless. A little bit interested to see why that's out. Oh, there's gonna be... Okay, that was a swap and heat Laguna Blade. There's gonna be a snowball in. Cooldown is landing on many of them. Flo, he's trying to drop the wall, but there was no vacuum follow-up. They'll get 1, but they need more. Here comes Meepo, though. Can he make a mess of this with the wall being down? He poops in, but most of the poops miss on Nisha. Light Striker are gonna stun up a few of those Meepos, but I think that they have Supreme, and now they catch Exotic Deer as well. They just need to get the Geo Strikes on that guy. There's gonna be a snowball, but that has to go into someone. And will the poops hit in time? He could definitely catch out some people here. There are more poops, but they're hitting no one. And the Meepo is at the ready. He does not have the blink tag yet. He's really close, and they're actually wrapping around. Do they not know that the Roshan is here? They want the Meepo. Resolution, he's going to be disrupted up, having a cooldown dropped on him as well. But Lycan has the ult, has the Aegis, and maybe this is what they want. If they can get out of this team fight cleanly, the rest of Empire might be happy with this, but Nisha has gone in, has locked the rest of them out there. He is stuck in there with Alohadance, and Alohadance, he needs to be able to get off the shallow grave, but instead Darkseer falls despite getting off a beautiful wall, and it looks like only our Aegis carry is going to make it out alive. Silent just having those ice shards touch the back of him. What is this? Oh gosh, she manages to get the light strike already. Is she getting up? No. One last auto attack, but all of the meepos maybe not exactly where they want to be. The Warriors punch up. They're going to manage to do a lot of damage to Nisha, but there's the Fiend's Grip. The net stops it. And now Meepo still needs to get the rest of his team out of here. And oh goodness, what's going on? That was a nightmare on one of them. He's TPing one away. Can they just blink away? He actually proves over here before the TP was done. And Meepo ends up being fine. Not okay. I'm gonna quickly do item roundup while we have all of these pauses, because we actually had a bunch of stuff coming up at this game. It has no chill, no action stopping. Oh gosh, the knight. Oh, the Shadow Dean is dead.
Dyer's Meepo's power is under attack.
They do have quite a bit of wave clear. We see a Nightmare come out, Fiend's Grip off cooldown, but there is a cooldown. That spell has a low cooldown, and that should probably be the end of the engagement. Although Silent may go down, Laguna Blade burning that Aegis. It's not the worst place for him to respawn in the middle, and I wouldn't say this is, you know, one of the... Oh goodness, we have a swap in on Supreme. There's going to be a stun as well. They should have more than enough damage, and with the heal bomb as well. Nisha now taking a lot of damage. The poofs again, unfortunately, do miss, but they have enough damage and slow with the Geo Strike. Roberts going down to Meepo, despite maybe not being one of the premier performances, taking over this game. Oh gosh. There's the blink, Meepo close. We have the Tusk buyback, but now it's gonna fall. Exotic Deer trying to kill off Meepo's. Waters punch those Meepos for resolution. He's just walking away. The tower damage, will it be enough? The Shallow Grave comes out, and now Exotic Deer is dying to Silent. 2 more auto attacks. He gets the crit. Silent, he's gonna have to run around like the Wolfman. He's turning back into fight. He's like, I got a Vlad, let me get some crits. Not gonna end up working out, but holy Hannah, this is gonna be a 21-minute Rax and a Meepo who survives on a sliver of health. Finally! Yeah, and it looks like No Fear will probably fall as well. The wall placed a bit further back, but I spoke too soon. Heal bomb coming out. No Fear. Oh, the dodge from the Nightmare. He's still... No, the Shallow Grave. And now they're using the Fiend Grip on No Fear. What a usage, Supreme. Can he get the kill onto Resolution? One more auto attack should do it. They finally kill the raid boss. That is Meepo, but No Fear lives through the Fiend's Grip using the Shallow Grave too. So there's a lot that Empire have going for them in this game, and they are using it. Now Silent, he is getting ready to siege high ground again. No Aegis this time. There's going to be a disruption. They managed to get the Soul Catcher just onto him, but he pops that BKB. There's going to be an immediate swap coming out, and now he's in the Wolfman sword, but Tusk has rolled all the way in. There's going to be a nice little Laguna Blade coming out. Lena, surprise, surprise, it wasn't a BKB, it was an Aghanim. Dominated yet. Now we've got Meepo. He's coming in with the poops for Resolution. He's taking too much damage. I think he's going to fall here to the Gyrocopter. He finally goes down, and a big win for Alternate. Unfortunately, they didn't catch the Lycan either. Fortunately for them, it is a really long Roshan. Well, it's a longer than average Roshan timing. They should be able to catch Robert G though, and he's gonna be swapped into death. That was fast, to say the least. Lycan did finish up that Solar Crest as we were talking about, and yeah, it's going to make a fool of myself. But I already have, by exposing that knowledge and the smoke, there's going to be a full cooldown, but this Roshan, he's falling so fast using the Solar Crest, and they've already gotten it. Nobody's picked it up yet though. It is still just chillaxing there. They couldn't grab it because of the Ice Shot. Meepo finally gets it, and Nisha is going to take about 3 auto attacks. I have no idea why that took so long for them to get the dagger up for Doxia and the finished Guardian Greaves. I mean, there isn't a whole lot you purge off here, but of course it is great, and it has that aura that a lot of folks don't know about. When you're below 20% health, you get extra 15 armor and... Is it 4 health? 15 regen, health regen. 4 base always with the aura. So this is really fantastic. If anybody gets low, auto attacks from Gyrocopter not going to be doing too much. They get the mid racks for free. Yeah. Oh, we have another swap in. There's going to be a beautiful vacuum on 3. There's the whole Meepo pooping in. Resolution showing he knows how to play this hero as well. Silent taking a lot of damage, but oh, he definitely isn't the Aegis carrier. Resolution, you're going to tank a lot of this for your ally. And it's just BKBs don't help you against a Meepo, it feels like right now. I know you missed the poof damage, but Geo Strike. Oh my goodness, Supreme, is he going to be able to get away? Meepo, is this going to be 1 life down? There's a Shallow Grave, but it wasn't on the right Meepo, so he goes down anyway. Novia playing exactly how his name sounds, and now they've got an Ice Shot coming out. They managed to get the Light Strike array in a lot of them, but Nisha turned into a piggy. Supreme is still up and active, and is going to have that Light Laguna Blade off of cooldown in about 20 seconds, but they've already taken the bottom racks, and now they've got a stun onto Supreme. Where's the heal bomb coming out? A swap back into the enemies again. Gyrocopter trying to do what he can to zone drop, so really defensive cooldown, but Meepo is here. Tusk is falling. Oh gosh, Supreme, you just need to auto-attack a few people, but no fear has the grave on him. Resolution getting really low on one of those meepos, but it's what we talked about. A million armor coming out with the Guardian Greaves, and Resolution might finally go down here. No, okay, yeah, I think unfortunately, Blink. Yes. Yeah, he's gonna use that BKB, but Fiend's Grip doesn't care about that. Of course, he's not taking pretty much any damage, and that mischance working overtime. Warren punched a creep, and now Meepo is here. Supreme trying to just get away, doesn't want to be Meepo. She has no mana to cast her ult. She can't Laguna Blade him, but they managed to take out the Meepo anyway. Bane also falls in the back line, but if Supreme can get out of this, or just managed to find mana from nowhere, getting stick charges, but she's gonna go down before she can. And actually, it's No Fear that managed to take out the Lina. She does have buyback, but at the same time, Elle falls on the sidelines, and now it looks like Exotic Deer gonna be going down as well, taking a lot of damage. That wolf is... And now Lina is being beaten up by the wolf. Silent turning himself into the wolf man. Laguna Blade comes out, but the swap, he is just fine. He's running in for more. And now Gyrocopter drops the cooldown, but nobody's taking damage. Gyro is taking quite a bit from the rest of their team. Not the Blade Mail, but still, he was taking big autos. And Meepo isn't even in this team fight. They lose the Shadow Demon. He's a dieback. Supreme's about to be a dieback with one more auto attack. And where is Meepo? He just respawned. Is that what I saw? Yeah, they're gonna manage to catch out Robert G going down. TP into the creeps. Will the Earthbinds hit? Doesn't even need them to. He turns him into a piggy. He's gonna start striking him. Waiting. The Meepo poops in the snowball. Yeah, it's still gonna be very dead Nisha, and that may just be the GG call because they are missing buybacks on a lot of heroes, and they're just gonna go work on the tier 4s.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
32-minute GG. Resolution now renamed to Meepo Picker. Oh gosh, look at Nisha melt. How does this game make you feel? I mean, I think Resolution proved you can have a rough time in lane, and as long as your team stacks for you, you're gonna be okay. So Empire does come out victorious. I think they also unfortunately